So, from finishing one massive build to another. But just before we do that, oh, I'm Brocken, and this is my survival world. In the last episode, yeah, we built the Pridwin, which is behind that building. There it is. And in this episode, we're going to build something around here. I think it's here. All of this. Well, a very big build. You've seen it in the thumbnail. Right in this spot. Probably similar size to the Pridwin. Probably not quite as much work as that. But yeah, it's another very big build with a lot of stained glass, which is going to be an absolute pain considering I have no farm for any dyes at all. Yeah. So I think first off, we're going to need a lot of mud. So I'm just going to get that done really quickly. So I have just decided to get pretty much everything. So we've got all of this and yep, that sucked. So did that one. That one, I've still not quite got all of the bars yet, but yeah. Oh, and the worst one was the mushrooms. That sucked. But we've got everything, because I needed both mushroom stems and the brown bit and the white bit, both of them. Yeah, sucked. We've still got some bars underground, just aging, but we can actually get just straight into it. We might need to go and get some mangrove as well, but other than that, we're pretty much ready to just start the build. And yeah, I decided to do it because I'm ill. Yeah. I don't think I sound too bad at the moment, but I've got a sore throat, very tired, and I don't feel well. So I just decided I'll spend 2 days gathering all these resources, which is what I've done. And now I can get straight into the build, so I might do voiceover as well, when my voice gets a wee bit less sore, as I'm coughing every couple minutes. So I'll get this started and get straight into the build. And so we're just going to get the paths in here, and I did forget to unpause the clip at the beginning. So the idea, I know it's floating, so the idea is that kind of everything going forward is going to be floating, because I've got some ideas for possibly underneath the building. I won't say at the moment, so we're going to be tunnel there as well, which is going to be underneath the cathedral, kind of giving a wee bit more kind of interest to the path rather than just kind of an open street. So we're just going to get the outline of the cathedral in, so you can see that it is in a shape of a cross. I know the point of the cross is not that obvious at the moment, but it is actually a cross, which is how they're meant to be. Yeah, so just kind of doing the kind of stonework at the moment, and then just keep going up and up. We've got some kind of details around the doorway, and then some kind of spikes and spires being added in. And now we're just finishing off the roof here. I did actually struggle with the bit on the left because they're kind of a double, and I couldn't quite work out how to make it look right. But I think what I've got does look good now. They're just a wee bit of an awkward shape because I did that second section. I did these kind of in two sections. The first section and the second section. I wanted the second section, the one on the right now, to look like it's been added on later than the first section. So they're kind of been built in two different time periods. That's the idea with it. We're getting all of this kind of walls in now, and got the stone, just very simple stone, and diorite, just using not that many blocks and mushrooms. So we've got a lot done. We've got all of the mud in, all of the roof in, and all of the walls in. We just need now the doors, the windows, the copper bars, and the kind of garden area. But yeah, and my voice is very sore. Probably sounds a bit nasally or something. Yeah, I'm ill. Even more ill. But yeah, but it's just, might be a very not talking heavy video vlog. Oh, extra one. Oh. So yeah, let's get straight back into it, I guess. So just gonna get the wee kind of copper spikes in, and this is actually based off of a real cathedral. So it is one which Google says is in Glasgow. I've never seen it, but just shows how observant I am. But yeah, no, so it's based off of that. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. Well, at the moment we are just getting this kind of little garden in, so we're just having some nice wee red flowers and a nice wee spot which the middle of a city is kind of a wee bit of a garden, and people can go and sit on a bench and listen to the birds which don't exist in the game. So we're just going to get these trees in, kind of these were just very quickly put together trees that I kind of just put together. I wanted them quite thin so they don't. I didn't want them to kind of take too much from the cathedral or kind of make it look small, if you know what I mean. So they're meant to be kind of. I don't really know. They're just based off of a tree, but they're not. They're trying to be not too in your face. So I've got pretty much all the windows in. I'm just waiting for honey at this point. I've got some of them in, but yeah, I kind of ran out on this kind of layer, and I need 6 stacks, and I think I've put in just under 2. That took about 100 days of just kind of building. Well, maybe not 100 days, about 80 days of kind of building around in this area and AFKing it. And if I sound choked, it's because I am. So yeah, we're getting a small supply, but it's very slow. So I have increased honey production with this kind of half automatic, half manual farm. So I'm just kind of sitting here and getting all this honey, and I'll hopefully get enough. It's gonna take a wee while though. Yeah, because I don't use honey that much at all, so there's no point in building an actual. It'll just take the same amount of time build an actual farm and AFK it than it will to do the way I'm doing. So yeah, it's just taking its time. So after that, it will be done. We've got this kind of nice little skeleton. We've got this kind of little underpass. I need to put some doors in here. The road that's going to come up here, it does end there because there's a might end there. I'm unsure. There might be something here, or there might be like it might go somewhere. It might just kind of end there. I'm not 100% sure. Got a little garden in here, benches. Yeah, and all the stained glasses. It needs the honey and frog lights to make it kind of glow, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm very happy with this build. This was, other than the honey, it's actually been not too bad to build. It takes up a good, large portion. And obviously the road's floating, but that's going to be hidden when more builds are built. So yeah, I guess this, I don't know if this is the front or the back. But yeah, not really got an interior. Probably won't get one because, well, it's quite a big build. So, I'll see you when I get about 5 stacks of honey. And I have gotten all the honey in. That was awful. That was, yeah, terrible. And all the lights in and everything. It's looking much lighter and nicer in here, but still very empty, and it probably will be forever. I might put an interior in, but it's going to be quite difficult to do. So I saw this idea. I don't know if I've done it right, but it looks fine. I quite like it, actually. I think it was Scar that said on someone's stream or somewhere he said about honey and frog lights. I can't remember exactly. I've probably done it wrong. Probably less frog lights. I actually quite like the way that up there is. And I'm getting attacked. But yeah, so it's not my idea. That is, I think it's a no-win trick. I'm not sure. But yeah, we've got this kind of little. Oh, that thing teleported. Right, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm dead. That went well. He teleported in front of my crosshair. That was cheating. And there's a skeleton around this corner, and I don't have anything. There we go. But yeah. Lost my track of thought. So I think I've got everything. Am I missing my sword? There we go. So yeah, still got this kind of underneath, but this isn't gonna have anything. I might do like I was thinking I might do kind of like a sewer system under the ground. I need to do the doors. I'll do that. But yeah, something like that, kind of under the city, have like an entire sewer system. But that might be very difficult to do as a video because it's gonna be underground. You can't really. It's very difficult to do a thumbnail for that. But yeah, we got this entire little kind of build finished, and well, little build is quite a big build. I've got some grass there. Missed a few bits, but I'm ill. You can. Oops. I get miss a few blocks free card because I'm ill. So yeah, built this entire cathedral, and I think I did it in the voiceover, but it is based off of a real one with some slight modifications because the real one is just kind of like it doesn't have that bit, if you know what I mean. I've added an extra bit to actually make it correct, because they have to be in the shape of a cross. An actual cathedral is shape of a cross, but yeah, pretty big build from 2 pretty massive builds in 2 episodes. So yeah, done very well. This one's going to be quite late. I think this would be a Monday or a Tuesday, maybe even a Wednesday. I'm recording this on Saturday, I think. So yeah, it's going to be, depends how long the editing takes, because I've not started the editing. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I think this was a bit of a shorter episode, because there wasn't much speaking. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.